Hi, so we're at the last part of the magic formula for successful cold calling, and it's the why. Before I go on to the why, let me just remind you where we got to so far. So we have said that the formula is 5R plus 3P plus 3L, all times by Y, gives you successful cold calling. So I spoke to you about the R's, which are the remembers, 5 remembers. Then I went through the 3 P's, so the 3 things you should plan before you make a cold call. And then the 3 ways of listening, the 3L. 3 ways to help you to listen better to your customer. And now we're going to wrap it all up in Y, and Y is you. So what could we possibly do to improve you on a call? So I guess the most important element that has to run through each of your calls is the ability to connect with the other person on the other side. And before you can sell anything at all, you have to be able to sell yourself. To do this, you have to ask yourself, would you listen to you? When you make a connection with a human being on the other end of a call, you immediately have the opportunity to use your personality to win the opportunity. So the other day I was watching an old film. I don't know if you've ever seen it. I think it's a 1996 film called The Associate with Whoopi Goldberg in it. And in that film, Whoopi's character, a name that escapes me, was cold calling, but couldn't quite get past the gatekeeper for a particular prospect, a prospect that was actually worth quite a lot to her. And all she wanted was a meeting with that decision maker, but she just could not get it. And at some point, there was this other lady who had taken the role of a gatekeeper in a business that Whoopi was working in. And she came in and she heard the challenge that Whoopi was having, and she decided to take it upon herself to get past that gatekeeper and secure an appointment for Whoopi, for Whoopi's character. Whoopi doesn't need an appointment, but Whoopi's character. And she did it. And how she did it was because she had a really good rapport with the gatekeeper. So having a really good rapport with the prospect's gatekeeper can get you a long, long way. I guess the moral of the story is don't overlook an opportunity to sell yourself and build a relationship with whomever it is on the other end of the call, whether it is a gatekeeper, a passerby, a customer service person, or the actual decision maker, because you just do not know how influential that decision maker or that person is to the decision maker. So just to reiterate, you've got to be able to sell yourself. And another way to remind yourself about how much of an impact or influential or important you are in this whole formula for successful cold calling is fresh. Remember the video I put out about fresh, be fresh. When you can identify what makes you fresh, what makes you individual, then that's where you will gain confidence, and confidence sells you. Knowing what makes you fresh, knowing what you're about, and being able to use those strengths is what can help you to sell better. All of those skills that we talk about, the L's, the P's, the R's, etc., they're great. They're very theoretical. They're textbook. But what brings them to life, what brings the magic to the formula is you. So don't forget the why and the importance of why. Work on you. Right, that's it. That's all of it. That is the 5R plus 3P plus 3L times all of it times by Y, by you, gives you successful cold calling. I hope you can take this formula on board. I hope you can take each of the elements and extract at least one thing that would work for you, that will improve your cold calling success. And I'm sure it will. And if you want any help, I'm here as always. Thank you again for sticking with me through my silent periods. Thank you for watching and thank you for sharing. Please do so. It really does warms me when people contact me and tell me that they've really learned a lot from my videos and they've been really helpful. Cold calling is not easy. Cold calling is not dead. Cold calling can be successful. All the best. I'll speak